Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And that's gone loose. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to make the challenge. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Iniesta takes control of it and he's on the move.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pull it. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, can he get onto this? Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Rivaldo.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well read, nice interception. Nesta. That's good play. And he's had it nicked away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ball played for Nesta. Koulibaly. Thuram. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that's a throw-in. Vieira.
That was lovely, that.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Rivaldo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just eases him off the ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Hullet. Alexander-Arnold. 15 minutes till half-time. Over to the left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Rivaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Rivaldo! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Iniesta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Chelsea have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And that has put paid to that. Roberto Carlos. That's very neat. Vieira. Oh, good read. Now it's Van Basten.
Van Basten!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, what a mistake! Rivaldo, and he's worked it through. Yamal. Very nicely done. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communicate.
It's Iniesta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vieira! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Yamal. That is lovely. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Nicely, big header! And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Hullet, played out to the left flank. And this is Roberto Carlos. That's a corner kick. Milan have their second corner now. Stood up well to him there. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Roberto Carlos. Coller. Vieira. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Vieira. Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos. For Xavi Alonso. Vieira. That's a cute ball. And he's cut it out.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Knocks it out wide. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Basten. Xavi Alonso. Not the most accurate pass. And the counter is on. Gerrard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Gerrard! That's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Vieira. Gullit. And Gullit! Xavi Alonso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Vieira. Thuram.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Gerrard powering forward here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Played out towards the right wing. Crosses it in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Played out to the right. And we're done. Chelsea can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. And here's Van Basten. Alonso. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rivaldo is onto it in a flash. Caceres cuts it out. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Nesta takes control of it and he's on the move. Neymar. And it's Vieira. And this is Van Basten. Roberto Carlos.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Can he get it through? In by Ibrahim. Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal. Neymar. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Xavi Alonso. Van Basten. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rivaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Van Basten. Xavi Alonso. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, important interception. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. And they can counter here. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Xavi Alonso. Driving on and making good progress. Nicked it back promptly. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now he's off and running. And it's Neymar. And the shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that was vital. Quality ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And there is the half-time whistle. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Iniesta gets a foot in here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Alexander-Arnold. Thuram. That's Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. That looks a good cross. Vieira. And this is Hullet. Yamal. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's crossed. Oh, smashing! In he goes again! Caceres getting this one clear. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, well played, well played. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. More and more pressure on the ball here. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Looks to the other side. Looking for a runner. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gerrard can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Koller proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's forced to go back. Out to the left it goes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Opts for safety. Vieira. And that has been cut short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Neymar. Vieira. Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Neymar. And he's straight offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 12.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 21. Attenzione, un cambio.
And now they can clear their lines. Has a look and plays it forward. Collar is onto it in a flash. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Punched away. Vieira. And this is Hullet. That is a brilliant interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Darwin. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back stick. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half, something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, it's Van Basten. In it comes. Rivaldo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Iniesta!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Thuram. Alexander-Arnold. Ambitious ball here. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great defending, strong and determined. It's an early cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So we're still where we started right now. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. It's Roberto Carlos. It's a quick ball upfield. Caceres gets across to intercept that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Yamal. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Linton, nicely spread. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's very neat. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Pull it. Linton. Iniesta. Lovely feet. That's been cut out, well played. waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Passes short and sharp. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Linton. So what can they make of this? It's a good run down the right. Tries to play it through. Aimed in towards the... Oh, smashing header! And again! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Could move up a gear here. And this is Ronaldo, Ibrahimovic. And it's Roberto Carlos. Collar shapes to shoot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's nice. It's a really well-measured ball. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Well, that looks a decent ball. And they can counter here. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Forwards and with intent.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chelsea still this single goal behind. Played back in. Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here. Showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Linton. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Yamal chasing after it. He's through here, and this is Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, what? He's had a shot! Against the crossbar. And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Messi might just make this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Sends it crossfield. Played out to the right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal. Chelsea are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Collar. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a pretty loose pass. And he was quick to react. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Decent chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No way through, so back it comes. And he shoots! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now this could be a chance. Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic, out to the right. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Drives it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pressing high and with purpose. He is through here. He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. Now he's off and running. And it's Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking.
Chance! He scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
And a chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Iniesta. And here's Vieira. Nice control. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lofted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. Played back in. And this is Messi. Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta. Iniesta! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Carlos just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And the shot! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Iniesta stood his ground strongly. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. I was going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for the run. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And we've reached half-time. Chelsea are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Vieira. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. That is lovely. Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Opts for safety. Iniesta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Vieira. That has been cut short. Bullet given the lift of his goal. Just about up to the hour now. Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass. A corner it is then.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Chelsea
22,
have their third corner.
Messi. Numero 12. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Il numero 13. Cambio di giocatori.
And the keeper beats it away. Gerrard. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And there's green grass ahead of him. Milan have it back and can go again.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Koulibaly getting this one clear. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely bit of skill. Crosses it into the area. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Ambitious ball here. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos. That's good play. Roberto Carlos delivers. Rivaldo!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Osimhen is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Osimhen. Collar. Oh, well played.
They're avoiding the blade.
Collar has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it does end all square, inspiration, perspiration both on show in equal measure, just not enough on either side to find a winner. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
And it's played into the middle. That has ended up in no man's land.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he get on the end of this? That is good strength. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Hunnit.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal's cross. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely worked.
And that should get the job done. Tries to get it clear.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Roberto Carlos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Caceres getting this one clear. Nice control. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. And it's a look and plays it forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Linton. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Vieira, looking tidy in possession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's picked his way through, and across it goes. It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. Chelsea come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Linton gets into a good position. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Koller. Iniesta. Ibrahimovic. Caceres makes the interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That'll be a throw. Nesta. Koller looks to get on the end of this. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Chelsea still this single goal behind. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
So we've reached the hour mark.
And it's Hullet. Milan looking to pass their way through. And Hullet!
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel. Collier.
Time and again they are repelled.
Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Deep through. Chance! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Linton. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much. Alexander-Arnold moves short, tries to get it clear, and now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. He's in a good position here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rijkaard. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well played and well cleared.
And this is Van Basten. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the ball in. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Played back in. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, he's been caught, takes a shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Rivaldo. And that interception was most...
And there goes the final whistle.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.